Welcome to my brand new daily driver that I have for the next year. This is in collaboration with Alfa Romeo Switzerland. 8 months ago now, I had the opportunity to configure a brand new Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, the facelift version, and it finally arrived last week. I'm so excited to have this car. Any long-term subscribers to my channel will know that I have had quite the love affair with the Giulia at the beginning of my channel, actually around 6 years ago. I've always loved them. They always get my attention, and ever since I did first drive it, I have always thought about one. So after expressing my feelings about the Giulia to Alfa Romeo Switzerland over the last 6 years, they have decided to, as I said, supply me with one for an entire year. And as I said, I got to configure this. They didn't just find one and give me it. We sat down and we went through the options. And this is my spec, minus two things. One thing, sadly, it is missing that I did configure. It was the carbon fiber roof that they couldn't produce at the time. And if I did want it, I probably would have had to have waited quite a few more months longer. Another point also was the Akropovich exhaust, which you can configure from factory. Sadly, again, they couldn't supply it, and I probably would have been waiting a lot longer for this car if I was to stick with getting the exhaust. Modification wise, I know I'm a bit guilty of modifying cars and changing things. I'm not really going to play around with this. However, I might change the exhaust, bring it to life a bit more. At the end, it is my daily driver. I want to do road trips with this. I'm going to drive this down to Italy a lot, and as some of you know, the roads in Italy are a bit crazy at times, lots of potholes and rocks and stones. So I probably won't lower the car as much as it would look even better lower. But as I said, the exhaust I might very well change in the next month. As you can see, it is very green. This is Montreal Verde. I decided to go for this color because, well, first of all, I just love it. It is so photogenic. It makes me smile every time I look at it. It's something different. It's very unique, and it just suits the Giulia extremely well. As this is a 2024 facelift model, it comes with a nice few updates, including finally LED headlights with this stunning triple design daytime running lights. It really brings out this beautiful Italian aggressive stance, but also extremely beautiful. So visually for me, the front end is the highlight, and now with this new triple LED design, I just can't fault the front at all. So another highlight for me on the front of the Giulia is this carbon fiber splitter, which is actually active aero. So above 100 kilometers per hour, this will actually extend out and down. Super impressive, and not many people know this car has that. I also need to thank Alfa Romeo Switzerland for finding me this, a very cool number plate. As most of you will know, in Switzerland we have numbers, we don't have any letters on our number plate. So for me, I just like to have a satisfying number to look at, something clean, not hectic, which is nice for the pictures. And they found me this 76000. It just looks really, really nice. So I did quite annoy them about finding me a good looking number plate, and they definitely did that. For me personally, whatever angle I look at this car, it does look fantastic. I like small details like this, the small carbon fiber lip. I'm not going to call it a wing, but it is kind of like a small miniature duck tail. Looks very, very nice. Another option that I went for are these carbon fiber ceramic brakes, and it is quite frankly a complete mad Italian machine. You need the right brakes to stop this thing. It also comes complete with these Pirelli P0 Corsa tires on. I have never tried the Corsa tires. I'm assuming they're good, maybe not so much in the wet, we will see. Now, something that was very important for me for my next daily driver was to have 4 doors, just out of general practicality, to really use it as a daily driver to get the most out of it. But for me personally, for my dog box, so Max is nice and safe on the rear seat, who is sadly not with me today, but this is where his dog box belongs, and it just makes life much, much easier. So as much as I could just stand here gawping at the front of this car, it really is so beautiful let's jump inside, go for a drive and talk about a few more things on this car. Let's go for a short drive. Sadly, cannot experience this car to the fullest yet because I'm still doing the running kilometers. The dealership suggested to me that I do at least 1,000 kilometers of normal driving, and right now I have done 665 kilometers, so I'm not really taking it above 4,000 RPM for now. Just easy driving, getting to know the car. But I'm looking forward to fully enjoy this Ferrari-derived 2.9 litre twin-turbo V6. So finishing off on the interior, I also went for these carbon fibre bucket seats. I actually find them more comfortable than the comfort seats. Don't ask me why, I just do. I feel like they hold me really, really nice. I like the seating position. It's a really good driver focused position, and they just look extremely nice. They really bring the interior to life, and it has this beautiful contrast white and green stitching on, like the Italian flag. I've always wanted to live with an Italian car at some point, so for me this is very exciting. I think every petrolhead needs to live with an Italian car at some point. And as Jeremy Clarkson once said, you're not a true petrolhead until you've once owned an Alfa Romeo. Steering wheel is really nice size. You've got Alcantara bits on here where you grip the wheels, really comfortable in the hands. And although I know I've worked hard for all of the good things that happen, it's still completely crazy to be in a position where you're given a car like this, a really incredible car, and you're just given it, and they'd say keep it for a year, do what you want with it. It's completely mad, and I'm just so grateful for it. It really has a split personality, the Giulia. You can drive it completely normal, it's so silent, and then you put it into dynamic mode and it is just a complete mad machine. Now I know the car's not running yet. Let's do a small exhaust test. If I'm here, it would be rude not to. Always was such a unique sound it produces. I do feel though it does need an aftermarket exhaust. Now I've driven one with the Agropovich, and the sound enhancement is quite a lot. You get these stronger cracks on the upshifts. So I think that will be happening. But apart from that, I'm not going to really play around with it. Like I said, I want to keep it very usable. I already have the first road trip planned with this car. Of course, taking it first of all down to Italy, where it belongs, where it's going to get the most appreciation possible. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks again to Alfa Romeo Switzerland. For me, it is ciao for now.